Hey guys, how you going? There's a new update on Glamis calling. Um, yeah, I wanted to show you something. There is on the search bar, and it's been there the whole time, there's a crow. A Yig found this. So, a shout out to YIG, Yig. She found this as there's been an update. And I didn't realise, but they were there before, because I went over my previous videos and had a look. It says leave a comment. Okay. And this is a disclaimer again. I have to do this before every video. I'm not saying this is real, and I'm not saying it's fake. I don't know what we're looking at here, so I'm just following it because I find it interesting. So if you find it interesting too, you can follow along with me. But yes, we can leave comments. When you click, you can leave a reply. So, I'm not going to leave a reply. I'd have to really look into it, and then I feel like asking questions. Lots and lots of questions. But you can leave a comment. Not only that, where is it? I think it was this one. Okay, murder of crows. Up on Gallows Hill, dark figures hand down judgment, summer of the crows. I'm not sure, I think that might have actually been there before, just the post. But there's an addition. Sarah, can't read it, Hoffman maybe. I just wanted to reach out and tell you that I'm with you in the quest to make this world love again. I'm with you in the struggle to expose the truth. I've lost friends and family over my insistence that something is wrong. Not a soul believes me, with the exception of my dear best friend Lynn. I told Lynn the story of Somerset, righting the wrongs in the situation with the witch who'd been stealing people's pets. It broke my heart when she feared up and said, "Will she be the one who helps the suffering? Godspeed and thank you." And then there's been a response to that. Thank you, Sarah, for your kind words. In answer to your friend Lynn's question, there are many who intervene every day to help those who suffer. We can each do our best to comfort those with reach. And you are both doing that, so we are on this quest together. My thanks to you and to Lynn for the good you put into the world. In spite of everything, you have not become jaded, bitter, or indifferent to those less fortunate. May much love and the brightest of blessings flow to you. Ever sincerely, Somerset. What do you think, guys? I feel like it. I really do. I feel like writing a comment. I wonder if I don't think you have to register first either. I think you can just reply. If you do though, please have some respect. Please don't go in at them thinking they're evil until we know, because we don't know. It's just the only reason it seems to be, okay, some of their stuff is way out there, but if you ever have read the Bible, you would know even in there it says that in the end, some of the bad side is going to turn good. So I'm just putting it out there because that's what I grew up with, learning all that stuff. There's other people out there who are spiritual. They might take a different view on this. But this might not be bad. Look, the only reason we do think it's bad is because of this side here, who are the shadow watchers, and they're also mentioned in the Bible as being people to watch these people. And then you've got this guy, Mike Rothschild, who tries to deny that he is a Rothschild. I'll just read this. Exposed the Rothschild Human Hunting Lodge. Some conspiracy theory claims are so ubiquitous and baked into fringe culture that you might assume they've been around for decades or even centuries. This goes particularly for the Rothschild banking family, to whom I am not related, and he has to keep mentioning that, because I believe he is. He is Mike Rothschild, conspiracy debunker. That's who he is. You really don't think they'd have part of their family which just has this thing to do, which is debunk conspiracy theories about them? Anyway, which has been at the centre of anti-Semitic rhetoric since the late 1700s. They're not Jewish, sorry. They are people of no country. So after the umpteenth occurrence of some conspiracy believer bringing up the Rothschilds hunting humans on their vast estate in Austria, I decided to go searching for the source. Not because I feel compelled to defend a wealthy family who I'm not related. See, again, thou doth protest too much, mate, I think. But because I like tracking things down to their source, where it's a nutso blog post or a self-published book or just thin air. The QAnon community is very upset because they believe the Rothschild family literally hunted children on an Austrian estate. In the Rothschilds' defence, kids can be more spry and harder to catch than you'd assume. How does this guy know? What in the hell is this guy talking about? So where did the rumour that the Rothschilds hold great hunting parties where they track down and slaughter children for sport start? Was it some Nazi-era bit of propaganda, an old Napoleonic canard? Something more recent from the poison pen of David Icke or Alex Jones? No, it was QAnon. But before we get to that, let's backtrack a bit, because you might not have heard the rumour that the Rothschilds have an Austrian hunting lodge where they play the world's most dangerous game. To break things down into their basic components, here's what's actually true. The Rothschilds had a large hunting estate in Austria, not the Black Forest, which is in Germany, which they sold in February 2018 as part of a larger property sale. There's no monolithic Rothschild family, but a large and interconnected extended family where members of the various branches act on their own, making individual decisions. Yes, people think it was a human hunting lodge which the family dumped out of desperation for money. To state the obvious, there is no evidence that any such human hunting parties took place at the Rothschild-owned estate called Langlois, after the small town near it. Sorry if I'm not saying that correctly. Or put it in the comments below if you know how to say that. Or any other Rothschild-owned property, or any property anywhere. The closest thing I found was a debunked rumour from a blog in 2014 about something called the Ninth Circle Satanic Child Sacrifice Cult, getting a bunch of European royalty together to hunt children. Okay, so he goes on here. The Rothschild family first started doing business in Austria around 1815 and quickly became top financier of the Habsburg Empire in 1875. Baron Albert von Rothschild acquired a massive parcel of land in South Austria, estimated to be about the size of Manhattan. Ownership of the land, which came to include a number of large houses, power plants and lodges, changed hands in the family several times until the land was seized by the Nazis in 1938. It was held first by Germany, then the occupying Soviets until 1952, when most of it was returned to the family. It goes on and on. He's trying to debunk it, that's what he's trying to do. But not only that, this guy here, Michael Rothschild, and I've heard a bit about him lately. I've heard about this guy lately. Where did I hear it? True Reporting or something? One of their recent... He's in it up to his eyeballs, this guy. And him debunking this as well. And he's trying to debunk this as well, which makes me... I tend to think that I'm not going to let this go so quickly. I'm just going to keep looking at it, okay? Not this guy, but this. I'm going to keep an eye on it, guys, and if anything new does come up... Now, as far as I can tell, this is the only one that has a comment in it. And as I said before, if you're going to make a comment, please be respectful to them. You understand this is something bigger, regardless of whether it's disinformation. It's something bigger than what we know so far, because we don't know much about it. So if anyone does comment, please be respectful. I'm just warning you. But I would like to ask questions, and I'm wondering if I could. I will think about it. I will think about it, guys, because I am so tempted... Sorry, I just hit the microphone. I am so tempted to ask questions from these people. If I do, I'll make a video, and I will actually put it on a video as I'm doing it. Okay, if I can work up the... I just don't know what I'm dealing with, that's all. If I knew what I was dealing with, and if we leave all these other sites like out of it, then on its own, this here, I believe, is a bunch of messages, and they're the ones you can't there's some that you can't comment on. And I believe they are messages to maybe the powers that be, or maybe you have to join them to see comments and things. I think there's so much public, and then there's so much they probably keep private as well. But I'm not sure. And as I said, this is a disclaimer. I don't know if this is real or not. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep following it, guys, until we find out something one way or another. And I know a lot of people think, it's fake, and fair enough, but I find it interesting, so I will keep following it. I wonder what happens when I push that. Okay. To follow it, you have to join. But I think you can comment. I think if I did, I'd probably be able to comment, see? Oh, please log in. Oh, you can log in through Facebook, Twitter, or WordPress. Wow. Okay, I'm going to think about this, guys. I'm not game enough just yet. Yeah, we'll see. I'll try to work up the courage, and if I can, I'll come back and I'll do it live. Not live. I'll videotape myself doing it, but I'd have to join up, and I'm just not sure. Just not sure, guys. Anyway, that's the update for today. I just wanted to, again, mention this guy, and he actually is a debunker of conspiracy theories. Look, conspiracy theory researcher and debunker. And he keeps telling people that he's not related to the Rothschilds. And I think I honestly think he is. And plus I heard something about him, Mike Rothschild, the other day, being involved in all of this. As I said again, in the Bible, the watchers, you are to watch the watchers. And I don't think they meant in a good way. I think they meant that the watchers end up deceiving humanity as well. That's in the Bible. That's just in the Bible, guys. That's just what I remember. I correct me if I'm wrong below, and give me your take on it. If you don't believe in the Bible but you're a spiritual person, give me your take on it, because I'd be interested to know. I'm interested in everyone's point of view here. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now, guys. Just that there was a comment and a response to the comment. Anyway, guys. Okay, I hope you have a good one, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.